did you reach out to anybody that had managed or coached in New York to ask about the differences about doing it here?
Yeah, I reached out to a good friend who probably did it better than anybody, and that was Joe Torre. When I got the job in New York, I called Joe and said, okay, of course he was a New Yorker also, and I just said, tell me about, what it's like being here. And he gave me tremendous advice about, how to handle it, how to go about it. Was lucky to be around probably the best PR or media relations person in all of sports, and that's Jay Horowitz, who helped me deal with the media and the sports writers and what to expect on a daily basis from those guys, and talked about their personality. So when I got this job, I did all I could to make sure I reached out to all the resources that were available to me, and it all helped.
What was Torrey's advice? What did he say that really stuck with you of how to manage it?
He said, understand one thing, you know more than they do. Yeah, he said, no matter what you read, what you hear, what people are saying, you know more than they do. So he said, just don't ever forget that, and just be yourself, and run the game like you think it's supposed to be run.
So I guess that speaks to the volume of noise that's in New York, whether it's media, whether it's fan, it's all over the place. That if you start listening to all the criticism, it's different than other places. It can start maybe hitting you a little bit, and you have to keep reminding yourself, no, I can't doubt myself. I guess that's the message.
Right. I mean, again, I can't tell you how many nights, you'd make a decision. And before that decision is made, you're thinking about, I can do this or I can do this. And then you pick the one you think is going to be successful. And if it's not successful, you got to just ride it and wear it. That's part of it. Everybody's allowed to have an opinion. And after the fact, there's a lot of real smart people after something happened that didn't work to say, well, I would have done the other thing. Well, of course. I said it many times. Where were you when the decision was being made? We had all the documentation, all the numbers that said, hey, this is going to be the right decision. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And I think everybody's allowed to have an opinion. That's what I think it's great about baseball. And one of the things I enjoyed about New York, they've got people follow the game. They know the game. They do have opinions. And after the 2015, when the Matt Harvey situation, I've had 2,000 people tell me, I'm glad you left him in. I got 2,000 people said you should have taken him out. So, but the point is, it's a passionate fan base, and that's what makes it so exciting.